I believe in handicap parking. I firmly believe in the strength that such painted blacktop holds, all because of my mother. At the age of 13, I frequented the mall more than a young girl should. I loved purchasing clothing, and to this day, I have an extensive wardrobe that fills 2 closets. I still shop online when I'm bored, and I can remember pining for my mother to drive me to some particular shop because I needed desperately something new to wear. On one occasion, I remember my mom driving me to the mall, and on this day, she made the decision to park in a handicapped parking spot. It should be known that when I was much younger, I was told that my mom had multiple sclerosis, or MS, an autoimmune disease with no cure that affects the brain and spinal cord. As a result, my mother's muscle function is often limited. There have been times when her legs would completely give out, and thus she is legally regarded as handicapped, even though she uses no wheelchair or other such device. She rarely uses the parking spots provided for her. She only will when it is absolutely necessary, only when she is in pain. I can remember my mother parking the car. I remember us both stepping out of the vehicle, myself ready to shop, and I remember vividly an aggressive passerby yelling, "Where's your wheelchair?" to my mother, as if her condition was not valid, as if without a wheelchair she could not possibly be suffering. My mother ignored it and walked on. I doubt that she even remembers that specific day, but I remember, and for me, those words equated to anger. I was so upset that people could be so uninformed, so unaware of the world around them. My mother is the strongest person I know. She feels pain that I could not imagine, yet in my entire life I have never heard her complain. I've never once seen her use her disease as any sort of excuse. The mindset of this one man left me saddened and disturbed. Soon after, I became involved in the MS Society. I started volunteering to spread awareness to the public so that people could understand what this disease means. It's been my goal to help to teach others that we cannot expect to know what others go through. Whether it is emotionally or physically, pain is pain. Sometimes, just because we cannot visibly see the suffering of others, it does not mean that they are not going through something. We all have our struggles. We all are handicapped in our own right. Thus, a simple symbol painted on the ground taught me a great deal. It caused me to become involved. It made me see how people will always be quick to judge, and it opened my eyes to how strong my mother actually is. Hence, I believe in handicap parking.